creators, innovators. Please put a round of applause for yourself. I think that you are doing everyone in this room, from the sleep makers to the filmmakers to the digital creators. I think we're doing an excellent job. And it's great to be here surrounded by people that are shaping African storytelling. I mean, today we know that Africa is on the spotlight in terms of film, TV, storytelling. And that's because of everyone seated in this room today. And so today it's about the next generation of our filmmakers, the next people that are out there to showcase our culture, our creativity, and our talents to the whole world. And seeing the energy in this room, I mean, I am exceedingly excited and pumped to know that African storytelling is almost just starting. We have a very long way to go, and we are still going to keep thriving. And at MTN, we're glad to be a part of this event today. Why are we here? Because we do believe, we do understand that creativity actually thrives when it is seen, when it is shared, and when it's amplified, when it's celebrated. And that's why we are here to amplify these people, everyone here, your stories, your art, your talents, your creativity. We believe that creators should actually be given the room to showcase, tell their stories their own way, to edit without limit, to tell stories without boundaries, to be bold, to put the culture of African continents out to the world to see. And that's why we are proud to be part of this event today. We're here to say that please go ahead to live your life, to be bold, to tell your own stories, to showcase your talents, to actually what we call in MTN today, leave 800. And why are we telling you to leave 800? Because we understand that as a young person, you want to live boldly, you want to be loud, you want to be free, you don't want to be constrained, you want to be everything. You don't want to take a lane, you want to be in every lane. And so we are here and gladly here to help you see that come to pass and help stand with you all through the journey. And today, one of the things that we tried to do was the See Niger Short Film Challenge. And I mean, some of the things that we received from people in this room was exciting to see. We saw a whole lot of things, even beyond our imagination. It simply tells you that there's so much creativity right here in this room, and there's so much creativity out there. And people could tell Niger from their own story, from their own lens, from their own voice, through their own voice. And it was beautiful to see culture, to see stories. Some of them brought us to tears, some of them made us then got us thinking, wow, what a fierce competition. But you know, today, one of the things that we are here to do is to celebrate our top five and every finalist who actually, give a voice and put in their all at the See Niger Short Film Challenge. We are truly honored to be part of all of this. And we hope that through the master classes today and the screenings and all the presentations that have here, that would happen here today, we hope that you would be inspired. We hope that you will be equipped to be bold, equipped to stand out in your craft, equipped to tell stories that feel authentic. I hear someone being called a fearless storyteller. That is what we want to see today. We want to see people that are fearless, people with an unmistakable identity, people who are bold to showcase the African trails to the world in storytelling. And so I'll end this address by saying this, that to every young creator here, I mean, I see a lot of young people here, to everyone who is creating boldly, to everyone who has a story to tell, to everyone who is here to know how to shape that story to tell, to our next award winners. MTN is proud to stand with you as an enabler and a partner in that journey. We're proud because we believe in your journey. We want to give you the room to be bold, to be free, to exceed all boundaries and all limitations. So we say that this is your moment, this is your platform, and this is what it truly means to actually live life 100. So please go ahead and do have a wonderful, wonderful day today and for the rest of the week. Thank you very much. One more time, please, let's give a resounding round of applause.
For those just joining us, please just make sure that your phone is on silent or vibrate mode. Very important. We won't want any ringtone going off at any point in time. I would like you to continue to post your experience using our hashtag AMVCA12. So we would like to especially thank all our sponsors once again. When we call for people to put money down, and we can all agree that filmmaking is expensive. I mean, you look at a film, you look at a television production, and the credits go on for like what, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Some of those big budget ones, 15 minutes, and they're still rolling credits, and every name you see is getting paid. So it's a very, very expensive, a very costly art. So we're very grateful to all our sponsors. And I'd just like to mention them again so you can warmly applaud them. So we have MTN, just take from them in yellow. Everywhere we go. We have Johnny Walker, please. AGN and the Agri Hot Chocolates. Woo! Malta Guinness. Indomie. Lush Hair. Don Julio. And thank you so much. We'll still be hearing from some of our sponsors as the event progresses. So please watch out for that. But we understand that our time is fast spent, and our first facilitator has left a movie set to just be here. So time is of the essence. We need to get straight into that. And you have 45 minutes for that and 15 minutes questions and answers. So please, when you do have the opportunity, ask questions. We go on X and we say, help me retweet. My helper is here. But how many of us know that our helpers are in this room? How many of us know that the person that will give us our break is in this room? Right? Quiet, well, you miss out. So please stay quiet during the session. But when you have the opportunity to ask questions, please do raise your hand and engage. And we'll have 15 minutes for that. So, our audacious that are ready to attract the right opportunities. I would like you to put up your hands. Yes, put up your hands. Just put up your hands. No, don't clap. But yeah, put them up. Now, let's play again. So, can you put down a finger if you've starred in, say, 100, 200, 300, 400 movies? Okay. I'm seeing some fingers coming down, right? Okay. Now, put down a finger if you are a celebrated, award winning wearer of multiple hats. Let's even say directors. You directed one feature, two features, three features, four features, five features. Okay, some hands are coming down. Okay. Now, if you have won not one award, 2 awards, 3 awards as an actor or actress, let's see, some hands are coming down. You've been nominated for over 10. Yes, that's okay. The fingers are some just put their hands down, they're tired. They're like, OMC, let's just go on. Like my hand is paining, your hand is paining you, right? Now you're doing all of that. You're acting, you're writing, you're producing, you're directing, you're marketing, you are giving back of business, and you're still taking care of the home. You're taking care of your child. Put down your fingers. Hmm. Now, you are young at heart, but let's just say on your passports, it's not Gen Z, oh, it's not millennial. Oh. The hands have come down, and you're looking like you're Gen X. Put down your finger. All right. Now, now want to add all of that. You're a voice on an international platform. You have graced nationally, internationally, TV, radio, online, magazines. Ladies and gentlemen, I know your hands are not too busy because they are down. I'd like you to put your hands together for the audacious woman in film, in front and behind the camera, with plenty evidence and receipts. Movies from the early 2000s right till now, please. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but when I was young, I was watching her. I'm getting older and still watching her. I know the older I become, I will still watch her. A round of applause at the standing ovation. Not too much for one of Hollywood's finest, a veteran, an actor, producer, director, marketer, the one, the only, the CEO of Uche Jumbo Studios, one of the biggest TV channels, Jumbo TV. Please put your hands together for Uche Jumbo. Hello. Good morning. I believe it's still morning. Good morning. Hi. Oh my God. I like your energy. It's as if you're an actor in this auditorium. Are you? Yes. Screenwriters. Now, if you're an actor and a screenwriter, can I see your hand? Okay. So I will need somebody to be collecting names. Huh? Actors' names on one side, scriptwriters' names on one side. It's not just enough to motivate you. Sometimes we can find the tools for you. Hold on, calm down. Now you get the tools. I want to also advise people are so lucky that now that you want to do this, social media has already taken you halfway there. That's what I keep telling young people. Is it okay if I sit down? Because this is going to be a long talk. Okay, let's go. So, sit. Let's stop. Let's talk as actors. You're a young actor. You know you have what it takes. I want to ask you, do you have a social media page?
Yes.
How many of you have your monologues on the social media page? Okay, so only the people's hands that are up, those are the names I want because my team will check it out. Because first of all, you are an actor. You do not have a monologue. You don't even have like a testing video on your page. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then you sometimes when you have opportunity to be on people's DMs, you say hello. What are you doing? So this job is opportunities. It's literally audacious storytelling. How audacious can you be? When you're given that opportunity, can you match it up? Aura for aura, like I tell you. Oh, you're okay. Sorry, I came here today. I want to give testimony. I know I'm probably going to put him on the spot. Don't say, oh my God. This young man here, right here. Stand up, Simon. I don't know if you people have seen him on Uchedobo TV. Yes, we love him there. But I want to use him as a testimony for the people. Thank you, Simon. So I was at Afri, and there was this stage play. Bimba and Kintola mentored them, and they presented their play on stage. My assistant is here. So I watched him on stage. Mind you, there were over 30 actors on that stage. I watched him. He had a heart for and all that. I told my assistant, Faith, I said, that one we have first one. Go and get his number. I don't think Simon actually auditioned for anything on my channel because I already saw what he had. What am I saying? You need to, as an actor, continuously sell yourself. at every given opportunity. If the opportunity is for you to do a kick-ass monologue and pin it on your page, become part of the community. Because the way it works is when you're a part of the community, you get things done better. Because now someone is noticing you and you need consistency. You grow only by consistency. It's not by being one off. Okay, so African Magic gives you this job because you have graduated and they want to fulfill their promise to you. So you do one off and you sit down. That's not how it's done. Now, if you do that to the best of your ability, that becomes your CV. You carry it, pocket, pin it on your page. I keep saying that this generation of actors are so lucky. But that luck makes no sense if you're not using it. If you have a social media, you're not pushing yourself or marketing yourself right. Just do your monologue, pin it. Anytime you come to anybody's page, say, Atichejumba, I'm a very good actor. I want to act in your film. Say you have disturbed my page with that comment a lot, and I go to you. That's now you've captured my attention. I go to your page. I don't see one single thing that makes you an actor on that page. I'm leaving. So if you're willing to go on this path, you have to take advantage of attention that you grab because it might not come back. That's it. I have been doing this since I was 17 years. I'm old. I'm 46, so it means I'm almost 30 years in this. Yes. So my experience alone is masterclass, but because I have been through different evolutions of Nollywood. So but talking to you about this, you might not understand because you started, but I want to speak to you from that 17-year-old me. Not sure. Because I know that that's how most of you are feeling. You're not actually sure that this is the path that you can succeed in. Maybe because the roles you think will come to you, maybe you're one of those that think that your talent is too much. But talent can only take you but far in this industry. What are things? The way you present yourself, making sure that every opportunity you utilize it. Not disrespecting this job. I know I always say something that our work is play, but we don't play with the work. It might look like joke to people, but this is a serious business. So if you understand it, even the people like your family pressuring you, telling you, is this what you want to do? Because you respect the practice, you will keep pursuing it. But if you don't have respect for this, you just one or two people telling you, you're wasting your time, you're doing this, and you give up. So it will require you being very, very serious, being audacious, like this is what I want to do. And when that opportunity comes, I am going to take it. When I started many years ago, I did 2 lead roles. Fortunately for me, I started with a lead role. So I did 3 lead roles. In my young mind, that's how this industry works. That is. And after that, I couldn't find any other. Because sometimes the work is like that. And what do you do when you hit that wall? You reinvent yourself. You are an actor. It's literally in your job description. You will reinvent yourself. Some of you knew me when I had dreadlocks. All I used to wear were crop tops and shorts. And every campus film, I was there. Every campus film, from girls' sports
to the generals, to Boy Scouts, to Black Bra, all the campus girls. At a point, to me, it felt like my career was stagnant, almost like that's just what they see fit to give me. But luckily for me, I was also a scriptwriter. So I wrote a script for myself to break myself out of that. When that script, I gave it to Melissa. She pitched it to a marketer we call Rangers. Rangers, which you don't want to play married woman. No, now. She came back to me and said, Chama doesn't, Chama thing. I said, people will give me back my scripts. I'm taking it. This role is for me. Now, that was the role that redirected my career. Role was called Gamesman Play. Was huge at that time. And after that role, I don't think I got a campus role again. That's when they started casting me for serious roles. Now, that's the power of storytelling and also being able to act. That's why I always like to mentor people that have, I'm not being biased, but sometimes I feel like their growths are slightly different. People that have, storytelling ability. People like, when you're starting, you can tell a story, you can write yourself into a story. Their, their path is usually different. So I like to mentor those kind of people because sometimes it looks like you're bringing too much to the table and you don't know how to. Because when you're jumping so many balls, one can, it just fall off. So it's imperative that you make your talents work for you. You interchange it. Give me a script. Tell me that this is what I've written for myself. Now, if the character now doesn't look like you, I can say, no, do this one. Then we can go back and forth on that. Now, you're just an actor. It's a serious job. Make sure that when you have an opportunity, let people come to the comment section of the channel and say, where is Simon? Bring him now. That means your talent is now speaking for you. It's not just about you doing it, first time. It's about you making use of an opportunity that was given to you, and now people are beginning to take notice of that. To me, that's what being a young actor is. You still have time to morph into what you want to be. I want to say something about the young actors in this room. I won't call anybody again. I have so many people that I mentor that I see here. I'm proud that they are here. But I want to give young actors advice. Take it or leave it. But you will leave it at your own risk. I mean, when I started, most of you were not born. So please look at it like your mother is advising you. Mhm. As a young actor, I think you should be about the job. Forget the razzmatazz, forget the packaging, forget anything. Focus on the talent. If I go to your page, every film you have shot should be on your page. That's your CV. That's what will give you more jobs. You continue to grow. You yourself will understand when your brand has evolved to start getting management, PR, and all that thing you young people are crazy about. Do you understand? So please focus on the job. Chances are when someone takes a chance on you, they want they want you to meet them halfway. They're not going to have patience to always continuously to talk to you because there are about 20 people that want that opportunity that you have and you're not utilizing. So when that person switch, that's it. I see young people make that mistake. So don't.
make sure that you focus on the job. You're being given an opportunity, do it to the best of your ability. That job, that one job will give you 10. And it might not have anything to do with that proposal that gave you the first job. That's what I love about this job. One job begets another. That's just it. As long as you do your job well, and you're just as good as your last job. Somebody asked me, when are you going to retire? I say, why? The day I die, I'm an actor. I will, like if I get to 80 now, I will simply, stay in films that need an 80-year-old woman. And I'm not going to stop doing this ever. In fact, if I stop acting, I think I will be in therapy. So Nollywood is my therapy. No, I am serious. So I want you to understand that this is a serious business. And if you're that type, then you have all the tools you need to succeed in Nollywood. That's it. They told me, I don't know if my minutes. Do I still have more?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I can take questions. Nah. Whatever you're dying to ask me, I want time.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Matt, for all that you've shared so far. So my question is, you said you should take this like a job.
It is a job.
Yes, I know it is a job, but you've been in the industry for a few years. I am asking a question.
She's asking a question. Go.
I'm not talking about you. I am
It's
like
okay. It's okay.
I understand. Okay, and it seemed like in a whole year or two, you might probably just be on two sets. And you have bills. And then you think of, let me get a job. And then you start a maybe 9 to 5 job. But obviously, you cannot do both at the same time. And then this still look like a job. I mean, film is still like your thing. I know that's going to be a lot dropping the job. Because of course you have to sort things out. But man, is it part of being audacious to say, I don't want to do this job, like I don't want to work and I want to face film. And while doing that, what do you advise such a person to be doing?
Okay, so again, this economy. Understand the need to feed, the need to do everything we need to do as human beings. When I say take this as a job, what I mean is be serious with it. If you're not, the thing about acting is if you're not serious with acting, acting is not going to be serious with you. This job is such a jealous job. It doesn't leave room for you to do a lot with it. You cannot do this job and do a 9 to 5. I'm very sorry about that. You can't. But if you can maybe do like the jobs that you do like 4 days in a week, so that you know you're able to pay for your daily needs till the job starts taking you serious. Again, if you don't invest in this work, it's not gonna invest in you. So if you have those jobs to do 3 times a day, use the other one, create content, go into the good thing about YouTube, let me tell you now, the good thing about YouTube is that it's a community. Most people that are myself, they are already part of my YouTube community. They are there, on the comment section, they are there. So that way, when there's an audition, when there's something happening, they already know. Once you find a community that you can belong to and you're there, you're already on your way. You're already
on your is little drops. And by the time it shifts, you know exactly the road that is going to change your life when that road comes. And your prayer is let me make one thing clear. What we do is very spiritual. So it doesn't matter what you worship, it's spiritual. Art itself is spiritual. Because I mean it's a creative work. So by the time you get that road, you already know that now this road will make me, sack myself for that job. You will know. So, but before that time, make sure you have something, maybe a business that you control. That's what I always tell people. Something that's flexible, so that if even if you are doing something and an opportunity comes, remember the rule of the game. Being audacious is for you not to miss any opportunity you're given. Whether it's someone trying to fund you as a young filmmaker, if you miss that opportunity, they will give the funding to another person. It's as simple as that. If you're given a role, let me give you an example of what just happened recently. One of my daughters said. So they wrote she had previously worked with someone else because she was talking to me about it. She had previously worked with someone else. And the girl impressed her so much and said that when they were doing a series, she told her writer to specifically write a role for somebody. She said, a producer likes you and will ask a writer to specifically write your ability, your acting ability. And then she comes on their set, like they did, and because she was one of the first cast in that series, she had the script before even there are two other major actors, because there are two major actors that are big names. But she's one of the people she's still grooming. This girl arrived on the set with braided hair to play a secondary school. It's not just braided hair, those human hair thing. That's what you want to use and play a secondary school girl. Could you afford that when you were in secondary school? What is like? I'm just saying, if she was serious, if she read her script and knew that it was a serious role, that this is the role based on the people I'm acting it with. This is the role that's going to change my acting trajectory. And treated that role as a serious business, a serious job that it is. She wouldn't have lost it. So the EP, who is one of my industry daughters, wasn't there. She was on my own set. And then when she got to set, the producer saw her here and was like, I don't understand. What's going on? I thought you already discussed this with so. She's like, oh, okay. If I have to remove this hair, production has to pay me. So boy, never reached to man. That's when the work comes. And they called her, said, this is like, say, it's okay, she can go. Immediately called another person. Like, immediately she said she can go, she immediately called another actress. And what she first asked was that, do you have women or blah, blah, blah? That he said, I don't want to lie to you. This role was for someone else, but it's not happening. So before I can tell you that we might need you on set today, do you have wig on? Do you have wig on? Do you have this? The girl just said, I will lose it. So as I speak to you, that's who's playing the role. That girl has lost that opportunity. Was specifically tailor-made for her acting ability. She might never get it again. She might have other opportunities, but this particular one, she has missed it. Code of conduct. Again, talent can only take you but how far. Do you know how many people that are talented? Do you know how many people that your talents they learn work where they are? Do you know sometimes you will see fantastic actors? You'll be like, why this person no? Why this person stop somewhere? Check their code of conduct. So as you're taking your talent with you today into this big wide world that we call Hollywood, take your code of conduct with you, because that's one of it's going to serve you the longest. Do you understand? Your conduct on set, people will literally cast you based on the fact that you are an amazing person to work with. Because some people will take good conduct over talent. So in this job, make sure that as you're, sharpening your talent, you also, if you're those people that you come into a room, they will give you wine before you breathe. And you know that when you're coming to sets, it's over 100 people with different, so you will first start to tell yourself, I'm not in my mother's house. When I enter this room, I'm going to say, good afternoon, all. If you're one of those people that's the shoulder that you're carrying, it becomes like a problem. You first drop it in the house. You calculate this, make a calculated effort. Tell yourself, this is my bad character. I'm going to leave it at home. I'm going to dump it, and I'm going to make sure that I grow my talent. Let me tell you for free, you're not going to grow talent with bad character. It doesn't happen. You might, when you finish, when you blow, you can now show people your bad character. That's usually when it comes out. But growing, you will not go anywhere with bad character. Because even the crew members that you're looking down on can recommend you for a job. The crew members you're insulting can say, what? No, give Simon this job, he can do it. Do you understand? So you have to have a code of conduct that the problem, people will never have problem working with you. In fact, when they see a problematic actor on set, they find how to do to remove the person and bring you. That's how you grow. Just don't worry. Few years when you blow, bring bad character, people can then start to tolerate you because you make them money. But I cannot be investing in you. Be losing money because I'm investing in you. Because trust me, investing in an actor is losing money. If you want to invest in a young talent, to grow with that young talent, you as a production house, you're losing money. So it's a lot of sacrifice for you to believe in somebody. You understand? So imagine the person you're believing having bad character. You ask yourself, why am I doing this? If the person follow you the form, say you get home training where it's okay. By the time the person blow, they tell you, mama, this your child get bad character. Really? No, you gotta define. Because now the person can show the whole world his or her bad character. It's okay. But your beginning years, your building years, something that's in succeed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Manage. Manage. I want to take you back to a tweet you made some years ago. So you've been in the industry since you were 17, but you still feel like you're a late bloomer.
I am.
Oh, you still are?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Okay. So that brings me to my question because a lot of us here are young filmmakers who have been putting in the work consistently, and I know sometimes some of us get to the point where we say, this is my limit, this is my breaking point. I've been doing this and nothing seems to be working out. As someone who has been in the industry for decades and you still see yourself as a lead woman, what advice would you give to a young filmmaker who has been putting in the work consistently and nothing seems to be coming out of it in terms of recognition, in terms of even funding? Because most of the issues one of the issues rather young filmmakers face in the industry is funding. It's funding.
Okay. You're a young filmmaker?
Yes, I am.
You have short films?
Yes, I do.
Where are they? On
It's
YouTube?
post production actually.
Okay. So, um, so you're gonna put them on YouTube?
few festivals and then finally able to.
Okay. So, thank you for that question. But the thing is, you might be putting in the work. Right now, the world has not seen it. So, I want you as a young filmmaker to start counting your years when the world starts seeing your work. I don't know if I'm making sense. Putting in the work, it's the process. When you cannot say I'm tired, I'm doing this work, is after we start seeing the work. And then you can start saying he's brilliant, is this, is that, and then you're not now getting the kind of opportunities you want. For now, even funding will be difficult because sometimes people don't want to believe what they haven't said. Do you understand? Because they believe as filmmakers, we'll talk a good talk. It's literally part of our job. That's why when most times you come to events like this, you see filmmakers, they don't take notes. You will hardly see a filmmaker here checking iPad or a phone for notes on this. We talk because we talk a good talk. So people, investors want to see first. If you have one short film that investors can see, oh, that's your CV. Just say this is the work I've done. Is 7 minutes. If I watch a 7 minutes film of yours, I can tell the kind of feature length film you can do. Do you understand? So sometimes I advise young filmmakers if you want to be taken serious for funding. Now, this is only for filmmakers. You can, I know it's not, it's not easy, but you can make a 5 minutes or 7 minutes short film and put on YouTube. If you approach me to talk to me about, oh, Mama, give me one of your films to direct, let me do this, let me do this. If I say, what have you done? You send me the link. But if you tell me, oh, I've done a lot, is in post, I'm not interested. So imagine someone that wants to give you funding. Do you not understand what I mean? I mean, this is someone that you're hoping that